discuss how to love them. So today we're going to talk about liberalism and guilt. In previous episodes, I've stated that liberalism is emotionally rooted in the destruction of family. Unresolved issues because of the destruction of family lead to an excessive desire for replacements. They displace what they needed in family onto other things and have an irrational, excessive desire for those things. But the elite class of liberals, now, that's a different animal right there. They have an excessive desire to play a role as, saviors. That's your liberal politician, liberal pundit. That's your liberal commentator, a liberal news guy. They want to go down in history as saving the others. Okay, so guilt plays a very big part in this. You have to legitimize scarcity mentality. You've got to really lay in, double down, triple down on this idea that there is this guilty party who is responsible for the not having that all the have-nots suffer from. In other words, they tell the majority liberals, why do you lack the things that you need? Because that guy over there took it from you, blocked it from you, kept you from it, whatever. By doing this, they consolidate power, they consolidate a movement based on this boogeyman. The desire to have the boogeyman is all based on the excessive desire, unrequited emotional energy of the liberals. Liberals make people guiltier than what they would have to be to fit this narrative. Alright, guilt. So in recent years you see liberalism, just trying to topple all kinds of religion. You see liberals raging against anybody who would set a sense of right and wrong into the minds of the population. It's a war of guilt. It's a war to skirt guilt, make a new morality. According to the new liberal moral codes, the only thing that's immoral is to point out immorality. Another way that liberals deal with guilt is they sort of make all things, they make the natural world equivalent to human life, and rather than go rescue human beings from all kinds of plight, they paint themselves out to be saviors by actually going to save the animal kingdom. I don't have anything against the natural world, but the natural world doesn't have more value than a human being. I mean, a dog doesn't have the same value as a human being. And if you don't get that, if you're not clear about that, you're probably a liberal. You cannot be bad to human beings and then make yourself feel better by taking care of an animal. And that would translate into an excessive desire to take care of animals in that case. Human beings are bad to each other many times. And human beings probably been bad to you just as they've been bad to me. But for me to actually flip the switch in my head where now animals are more valuable than human beings, and then I'm going to go create a movement based on this, again, this is a way to deal with guilt. The guilt of turning our back on humanity. The guilt of not getting up to bat again to love one more time human being. So how do you love liberals? When it comes to guilt, for the sake of liberals, you have got to be a straight shooter. Okay? You cannot be politically correct. You have to be as sensitive as you possibly can, but you've got to speak your mind. You've got to call right and wrong, and you've got to remind them that you actually care about them and respect them. And you actually must care and respect them because they're human beings. Many of them are hurt, but you must not ever play the guilt game. That doesn't help them. It doesn't help you. It helps you be dominated by them. That's not good. Okay? You're dominated by somebody who's already psychologically dominated. That's double the pain. That's double the tragedy. So You must not be dominated by guilt. You can't be cornered by political correctness. You got to call it the way that it is, but you really got to do that from a place where you truly see the best in humanity, including liberals. Alright, if you like this, subscribe, like, share. You know the drill. Talk to you later.